Hey guys, welcome back to another video, not part of the Gen 4 random battles series. We're doing something a little bit different today. We were challenged by Kaiduck in his new, I love the idea, his new, basically, how do you say, like I'm calling it the Battle Tower series, but basically the idea is, see how many wins you can get before you get 3 losses. Now, spoilers, not spoilers, I actually made an attempt before this one, but game 1 I actually had I had somebody on the ropes with like I had two water absorb. We're gonna jump into a game here and I'll yap. Basically, we're gonna keep track of our wins and losses here, and I'll tell you about my little misfortune. So I had 5 Pokemon to their 1. They had Poliwrath left, and I had 2 water absorb Pokemon. The Poliwrath was Waterfall, Rest, Bulk Up, Sleep Talk. So I had actually won the game. Like we were gonna go to exhaustion. The right move was to like just leave. Like no offense, but like you actually cannot win that because we will just sit there and spam moves on Mantine, and then I had Mantine, and then I also had my Politoed. So it's like I had 2 Water Absorb users. The game was going nowhere. I won based on just like you can't math it out any other way, right? So anyways, it was but then all of a sudden I got into another game because I was like, okay, that's pretty much gone. And all of a sudden my Pokemon Showdown just like crashed. So I don't know if people I don't know enough to I'm not saying like somebody tried to get into my account or something, but I don't know why that was. I even tried to load a video and it was totally fine. So we will give it another shot. I just didn't want the series to start off with some kind of controversy. This is a new account, so I'm completely fresh. Let's see what type of unknown this is. Okay, so it is the I should have just switched straight to Espeon. I was not looking at my team, if I'm going to be 100% real with you right now. Medicham's not a bad one, and I think I'll go to Espeon because I can just set up. So we'll go for Calm Minds, and Espeon's fast enough that we're not too worried about what this switch is, but they're, we'll see how he responds. This is a pretty strong team. We just don't have a lot of bulk. I mean, I had a little bit more bulk before I literally threw my Delcatty off a cliff. I wonder if this is going to be, what do you call that move where it's like not Shadow Force, what's that called? Nightshade. I wonder if I'm just getting Nightshaded down. I'm not worried about the Toxic so much because he will be synchronized. Okay, that's fine. And then Toxic is going to do, Psychic is going to do a whole heck of a lot. 512 is huge. Now, I'm going to go, do I go down to the next one? I haven't made a great use of this Espeon, have I? I'll go to Morning Sun because I think that Unknown is coming in. I'm going to Morning Sun and just leave. And then does this kill actually? Psychic did 66. Yeah, we'll drop a Psychic. Between this and Life Orb, we're still alive, so I might try to recycle this Espeon. Okay, trading this for Noctowl, or at least largely trading it for Noctowl is not bad. And we know he can't really go back to Unknown because this is going to happen again. Like we can set something else up on him. So we got a pretty easy game 1. I mean, whenever you have an Unknown in your team, it's kind of a scheduled loss to Borreload Phrase from Sports. Lantern's a great switch here, and then we will just go for a Discharge. Kaiduck said in one of his games that he hates Lantern, and I'm like, yeah, I kind of agree with that. I definitely feel that. I'm faster than him, and he can't Aqua Jet, so that's really tough. I am pretty close to starting another one because I think this is a tough game. I'm gonna get hit by a Wood Hammer. There you go, Wood Hammer. I'm okay with taking the Wood Hammer because I think I'm like, well, here's my options. I switch into Delcatty. Espeon, obviously not. I have one more usage. I'm not going to waste on that. I'll just drop an Ice Beam. So why do I say super effective? I was about to say super effective, which is very embarrassing. Do I get Icicle? I don't think I can die to that. So I think I'll just drop another Ice Beam. Yeah, we'll drop another Ice Beam. The reason why I didn't want to sack Delcatty is that it actually has one more Double Edge left in it, and that's pretty nice. Double Edge would have, well, definitely more than enough to finish off Abomasnow if I do go down to a, I always, Icicles, not Icicle Spear, Ice Shard, thank you. So I go down to the Weather, and I don't go down to Ice Shard though, thankfully. I'm very tempted to go for a Wish here, but no, we'll just be responsible. So Unknown, and yeah, we'll just go for Double Edge, and that's all she wrote on Delcatty, but definitely did its job after me not, you know, using it very intelligently to begin with. Manectric, I'll just start throwing around Thunderbolt. It's pretty obvious that this is going to be, you know, eventually I have to switch this bad boy out. So we'll just start throwing his you know, Haymaker around, and if he has a ground type, then so be it. We'll just switch. This team, I think this is an easier game, so it's making me value. I mean, it's easy to think that this is, well, of course, this is a good team. Like, you know, you're winning with it. Oh, no, that's not gonna be it. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not gonna. Sorry, I shouldn't. I hate preemptive GGs. I used to play StarCraft. Oh, you know, nothing will motivate you to win like somebody dropping a GG. League of Legends, StarCraft is like that. Like, oh man, those games, you just turn on another gear. But yeah, so the other team, yeah, I think like I would probably say it was maybe a B. We just didn't have a physical. Our top end stuff, our Espeon's amazing, Manectric is quite good. Having Lantern, so helpful, such a good general purpose Pokemon. Man, I really wish I had Waterfall here. I think I just want to get some damage on Gengar, throw out a chance of freeze. Now, Shiftry is not a bad option here if he's going to go for that again. I could also try to get around this by going for Rapidash, who's not going to take a ton from Shadow Ball, but Quagsire, I just like to keep a little bit healthier. How much is that doing? 47.8. Yeah, I'll just recover, actually. Ooh, interesting. Hey, you two, man. Ooh, okay. We're gonna hit them with a conversation piece. World Cup. So, are you guys watching the World Cup? I have the Norway-Brazil game on in the background. That's a crazy one. I'm you know, as a Canadian, you're like, no, soccer's boring. Not gonna lie, I respect that. Yep. I'm just gonna put out probably Rapidash. I am a Flames fan. Okay, anyways, I took way too long. I shouldn't make. He is right. Yeah, it's tough being a Calgary fan. Anyways, what we got here? That sucks. Ooh, that really sucks. I don't like that at all. Ooh, I really don't like that. The only thing I can think of, no, I can't go for Encore because this is getting up to 270. That's really difficult. I can't burn him. Maybe I should have had something that was a little bit more setup proof, but that's a tough one. I don't know. That is really tough. Like, Plusle can eat an Earthquake here, so I don't really want to switch in. Flutter Blitz is just not going to do a lot into this. I think I'm going to go for Kingler. I'm just hoping that there's no... Okay, it's Head Smash straight off the bat. So that's a little tricky, though I do have the super... No, I have Superpower. We'll just go for Superpower. Okay. I was despairing because my brain had already told me that he had already gone for his... He had already gone for his Rock Polish, but no. Thankfully not. Now, is there something that we can do to slow this down? Or, like, is there something that's really good into Gorbis? The answer, unfortunately, is not. Not really. I can't really hit him with a return. I'm mute this guy actually. Can I mute him? Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore him. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of going around calling hockey players that. Yeah, this is a tough one. This might be the type of game where, because this is, yeah, we'll go for Plusle. I think this is a, oh, I'm not sure. Maybe this, I'm not entirely sure I understand why he did that. I have to drop the Thunderbolt now. I was like tempted to go for Nasty Plot, like he's just playing a little weird. Okay, not bad. I wonder what type of Typhlosion this is. I'm either faster than he is. Oh, like, I mean, it's not like he can go for Eruption now, so I'll just go for Thunder. Is this Fire Blast? Okay, that, yeah, so he's excuse me, he's spec'd, so that's fine. Not that I really love what I can go, like, what I can fight that with, because, I mean, I guess Mewtwo is my best option. I'm just gonna go for Psychic. If it were something else, I would be tempted to Calm Mind, but not into, oh, that's a tough one. And this is a weird set too, actually. He's gonna hit me with a, actually Shift Tree, excuse me, is a really good fix for this problem in front of us. I'm just gonna drop a Leaf Storm. What else we got? Yeah, I'm gonna drop a Leaf Storm. Unfortunately, Typhlosion can come out, so I wonder if maybe I don't want to do that. Yeah, that's the only thing, is now Gorbis can do their thing. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. This is just like, yeah, I'll just go Rapidash. This is a good time for Rapidash, and we'll drop a Flare Blitz, which is really bad into those other two, I understand, but Mega Horn will be fine for Slowking, and it's not physically tanky. And just getting damage on Gorbis at this point is kind of what we need, because we don't have this like ace in the hole, like, hey, it doesn't matter if you Rain Dance, buddy, we're gonna get you. So we do need to just get more damage onto it so that the Life Orbs don't, you know, go crazy. Gorbis. You know, the other option is going for Toxic too, because I'm gonna just get, you know, based on what he's done before, he might just drop a, you know, maybe I just go for Shift Tree. I don't think he's gonna go for Rain Dance because he didn't do it last time. I don't think he understands that he needs to go for that. So I get hit by, you know what? I either get hit by a, I don't think he's going to Rain Dance here. I think he's just gonna Ice Beam me, right? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's a weird one. I feel bad for him, but he was being a little unsavory, if I may say so. I hate to use my, and then I kind of ignored him, so I feel bad, but also like, yeah. So, oh yeah, I didn't say this earlier. I wasn't sure if I wanted to make this series like episodic or if I wanted to make it one long video. One long video might be insane and no one would watch that, but I thought it might be a bit more organized than doing something where if I end up doing multiple attempts, it might just get kind of lost in the sauce, right? I mean, this video is about 13 minutes right now, so not bad. Oh gosh, how many wins do we have? We had 2, right? We have 2 wins, right? Right, because there's a game before this and we did this one, I think. What's our elo at? Because I think we have 130. Yeah, it has to be 2. Okay. I will keep closer attention to that, I promise. I am going to get taunted here, I think. So I'm just going to, tough to say. I do want to have something that has a little bit of staying power, or is at least faster. Crunch. Yeah. Mighty Anna. I don't think he toxic poisons me because he's worried about me toxic poisoning him. I wonder if there's a world where Linian is actually like a reasonable setup here, but I don't think that's true. I'll go Mediana. Please taunt me. Unfortunate. We'll drop a crunch. Should be fine. I don't know. Okay, the spikes really, really suck. At least he can't... Will he just go for one more layer? Or what's the play here? Toxicroak. You know what? I'm okay with getting... I'm going to hold up, and then I'm going to hit him with a double edge. Because I don't really want to switch out and have him go for... Yeah, actually, he's not faster than my whole team, but it's pretty close. Like, Primeape's a good check on this. Okay, cross chop, and I go down to that. That's unfortunate. I don't know. Of course, we have like Linoon as well. So after we deal with this, yeah, I can't go for. Actually, this is a bad check for him. I'm gonna go for bulk up. He doesn't know that though. And I'm faster than him unless he's scarfed. So I will go for the Stone Edge now. Excellent. Okay, picking up Togekiss there is very, very nice. Now my problem, he doesn't know that I don't have Earthquake still. So, oh, that's interesting. Is he gonna drop something on me, or is he gonna leave? Does he want me to go for my close combat? You know, I have higher defense now though, but it doesn't count for a lot. I'm gonna bulk up again. No, that was the wrong move. That was definitely the wrong move. And I'm gonna die, so I should have just gone for close combat. Big mistake. That can be pretty tricky this game actually. And I'm gonna go for rock polish here. It will make me faster than everything, and I do need that. I do need you to be faster. It turned out that Armaldo is actually kind of what we, you know, it's the hero we don't deserve, but the one we got this game. This needs to be a crit. I'm pretty sure this just needs to be a crit, or I have to switch to Politoed, which I don't love the idea of, but that might be, because if I get hit by a Hydro Pump, I think I'm toast. I think I would be toast if that happened, right? Yeah, because Armaldo is important. I'm gonna go play it a little bit coy. Then we can drop it a Toxic, and if it is Toxicroak, I think I'm okay with that, because Ice Beam, sometimes we wouldn't have the ability to deal with Toxicroak, but we actually do this game with Ice Beam. So there we go. Whew. Now Deoxys really hurts Politoed here. Wow, that cross chop's unfortunate, but we need some good vibes coming back. I don't know if he switches to Deoxys now. I probably would. I think he will. Okay, Palkia comes out, and then I don't know what he has here, to be honest. I mean, of course we don't know what he has because of the whole... I mean, is it better to go to Milotic because they have a higher special defense and... Oh, not HP as well. I wonder if we go for Rest just to feel this out, because he could drop a Draco Meteor on us. I think that's what he has. Spatial Rend. Okay, that was an overreaction. I just don't want to find out that it did 60% damage. You know, if it did 60% damage and like, oh well, it's too late for me to rest now because I have... Okay, Spatial Rend. Yeah, this is gonna be just fine. Another Spatial Rend. We'll just go for Ice Beam. We do have some... Do we have redundancy for this? We do. Thankfully, Milotic has Ice Beam. That would be a disaster. Toxicroak can be one of those Pokemon that actually don't have, will take certain sets a Pokemon has and completely destroy them. I should have gone for the rest, but I mean, I don't know. I just don't want to find out. He goes for, I don't even know what I'm talking about, because obviously he would always do that, and I'll go for the rest, but I don't really know. Yeah, Seismic Toss, that makes sense. Armaldo can't really set up his rock polish, so I'm just gonna go for Stone Edge, I guess. I really wish I had X Scissor, though he doesn't know that, thankfully. Tauros. Hopefully this just crits and it doesn't matter. Nope. It would have to be Earthquake. Milotic might be the guy to go, because then Armaldo can get away from this. I mean, it's going to be Earthquake, so it's not going to hurt too much, I don't think. It's still Choice Banded. Wow, Stone Edge. That's tough. I'm okay with dropping a Surf, because I don't mind the idea of Palkia coming back out here. Okay, that's fine by me. I'm just gonna recover. Whatever this is, I'm okay with recovering. I mean, it can be Thunder Wave, but actually that kind of works in my favor. I kind of need this. Okay, that's very good for me. And then he's just gonna have to give me this Palkia kill, or he's gonna have to eat a Surf, because I need to cover the switch. I don't need to cover the Palkia, so we'll just drop a Surf. And the correct move is just to let Palkia leave, but we do need Palkia to go down, so hopefully that's the case. Definitely am feeling the effects of not just dropping that close combat early. That was a big mistake. I just gotta think of what the thinking was there, actually. Okay, that's fine. Mew's down. Now again, I'd love to have a status condition right now. He hasn't been taunting with Deoxys, so maybe he doesn't know that he can or needs to. I'm gonna drop a Toxic here. That's too bad. Yeah, of course, and I get kind of dominated now. I'm just gonna have to freeze him or something, so I'll just go for the freeze. This might be a bit of a slow game now, because I have recovery coming. What if I just went for... No, I don't want to switch into either of those because I do need the setup. Yeah. Okay, please crit. We'll go for Ice Beam. Maybe he can just stall me out, obviously. I'm going to run out of those pretty fast. But if I can get a freeze, I'm going to instant switch into Linoon. Seismic Toss. Yeah, you can taunt me again. Here, I think he actually just goes for recovery. So I will, because he doesn't want to die to a crit, because I think a crit is the rest of the health bar. Yeah, okay. Now, I'm okay with just going for Stone Edge. Just piling up some damage. Nice. He thinks it's X-Scissor, I think, still here. That's too bad. I mean, maybe he just switches back now, which would be really, really unfortunate. Ooh, that's tough. Yeah, he does have a team that really, really, you know, causes ours to struggle. Trying to think of what the combination here that will potentially win the game. I mean, Toxic onto Deoxys would do it. I think he'd stay. I don't think he stays in though. I mean, no, I think he does stay in because he doesn't want that to happen. So I'll just drop the Surf and then I'll go down to Seismic Toss. That's too bad. This is a tough one. This was a really good team and we squandered the... Oh, really? I mean, that's actually good enough to beat us, unfortunately, and it's faster too. Okay, X-Scissor, what do you got? Now, how much did that do? Because our defense, I mean, we have to basically, the only way we possibly win is we go for Belly Drum, but I think he just destroys us in one. Extreme Speed's not going to do it. All Belly Drum, yeah, that's it. That's too bad. What was it? Brick Break? Was it? It wasn't even a crit. Okay, sounds good. So yeah, we got a loss. That sucks. Oh no, don't want to watch that again. And then we'll just keep rolling here. I think we'll just play it out because I don't have that much faith in me. Don't really want to be Toxic Poison, so we'll go to Venomoth. At least I can drop Toxic Spikes once and force somebody to take it. Because I think we're at a loggerheads if I go into Venomoth. I don't think there's anyone else that I prefer to be there. Maybe Golem and I get a Rock Polish off, but I think this is just fine for now. This, if I'm not mistaken, this team is like low on... Okay, U-turn, fair enough. Oh, that crit? That did so much damage, actually. That did so much damage. Crobat. Tough. Now I think we'll go for Golem, though we can be taunted. Brave Bird or Taunt? I think he probably wants to leave, right? I'll go for Rock Polish. Nice. Okay, we'll see what happens here. That early loss, that doesn't bode well. Whiscash sucks. I'm okay with exploding against everything he has right now. And he loses a setup mon, so that's fine. It's not awesome, but it's fine. And then something that's good into both of these is actually Palkia. Fire Blast isn't stab though, that's the only thing. Haunch Crow. Tough. You know what? Dunsparce, I wonder if that is actually helpful here into either one of these actually. I wonder if he taunts me though. That's the one thing I don't love the idea of, but let's just see if he goes for it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm down with that. I don't think he hangs around for this, but if Dustox comes out, you know, we do. Okay, U-turn, that's unlucky. Would have been nice to keep him there a little bit longer. Toxic Orb. Okay, well, Venomoth is pretty good into this. I don't know if Hariyama gets Stone Edge. I want to take account first. Yeah, maybe it is, because it would be Facade, Close Combat, probably the Metal Punch, Bullet Punch, and then Payback. So I'll go Venomoth. Okay, very nice. I think I'm just going to go for U-turn, because I don't think he's going to stay in. I don't think he would. And if he does, I think we have a good idea of what he's going for. Oh, okay. Wow, that did a lot of damage too. What is up with U-turn just doing a whole lot of damage to like resisted bugs? I guess they just don't have that much. They just don't have that much sauce. Dunsparce is not bad here. Yeah, the reason I say that too is because I can just go for Headbutt, because I think Hariyama wants to come back out, because yeah, he doesn't want to take, I mean, I do get some damage down on me, which sucks. Ooh, Camerupt. Not ideal. Is he faster than me? I'm gonna go for Earthquake. I'll do okay. I just want to get damage onto it in case it's the scary kind, the Life Orb kind. Okay. Well, Lapras is fine here. I think Ice Beam has to take that. Yeah, I think Ice Beam just has to take that. And then it's good into everything else. So I just don't want to miss Hydro Pump and get exploded on. Nice. And then, yeah, I think we can just Ice Beam the rest of the way out. Ooh, I don't love that. Venomoth again. I know that it's kind of obvious, but we do just kind of need it. It's tough to say. I mean, would he go for Payback or anything else? I mean, U-turn lets me know what he's doing. Okay, Dustox. It's tough, but I think this is the time to use Haunch Crow because it will probably one-shot Dustox, and he doesn't want to switch. Toxic, fine. Please one-shot. Yeah, Dustox can be so difficult if you don't have some sort of stab super effective. What's the video getting to? 28 minutes. Okay, this will maybe the last one. We're in a reasonable spot. U-turn makes me feel like this is definitely going to be... This has to be Choice Band, right? Yeah, nice. And then I'm faster than both. So a rare situation for Haunch Crow, but he's very, very good in these situations. We'll just go for Brave Bird because I'll actually... No, I won't live it. Not between 1810 and the rest of his health bar. Yeah, I won't, but that's fine. And then between these two and the Toxic Poison, I'm going to be fine. Close Combat. What has that's the highest shot of killing him? You know what? He's going to have to Close Combat. I'll go for Venomoth. Time is of the essence. I think he has to drop it. No, apparently not. So at least he does have to drop it against Lapras, though, and then Palkia can just hit it with whatever is most, is most accurate. Oof. Okay, we might actually lose this one then. And Spatial Rend is not going to do it. I'm just going to go for the one that hits... I was going to go for the one that hits the hardest, but I don't need to anymore. Am I get hit by a Bullet Punch and lose? Oh my gosh. Dude. Okay, I don't know why I'm playing so bad in this series. Wow. This is going to be... We're going to make this a really squiggly line because that was the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Wow. Yeah, okay. We'll leave it there. I'm not a big fan of how we played that. Anyways, that's episode 1. I'll try to make these maybe like half an hour each, you know, reasonably easy to chew through. But yeah, anyways, 3 and 1. Ugh. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll see if we can do better next time. Anyways, thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.